数的表现。So we take a look the performance of the index, right? So performance of the index. So if you look at the STI index is rebound, okay, today, all right, and for the past few days. 所以如果你看海指的话，其实有反弹了这几天 ，right？ 所以在低点的时候是差不多是在这边。所以如果你有看指标的话，这个 RSI 那时候差不多是在7月7号的时候是低点 ，OK？ 所以你还记得吗？那时候我也是有跟大家分享说这个这个银行股票银行股票那时候是在这个这个调整当中如果你有买进这个银行股票的话，恭喜你了So during that time, STI index on 7 July, okay, 7 July was the bottom. So if you still remember, I did mention the bank stock during that time was having a correction. So if you manage to accumulate some of the bank stock during that time, yeah, so congratulations to you. Okay, but as of now, okay, the price is actually near the what we call that so-called overbought zone. Okay, all right, so you can see that the RSI index also reached a 70%. Right, so they are in the overbought zone as well. Okay, and today why STI increase or why STI index up is because influenced by the Hong Kong and the China market 啦所以为什么这个这个海指有涨的话，原因是被这个港股跟这个中国股所影响了所以今天就涨差不多20点这样，这个海指 ，all right。So 到目前为止来说，这边有一个差不多是一个阻力其实阻力是差不多是在3300点左右 ，all right。So we are almost there. Okay, if you look at the resistance, okay, the resistance in somewhere near around 3,300, right? 3,300. So we are almost there. Okay, we are almost there. All right. $3,300. So if the price can break through, then the blue chip may continue to go up. Okay, but however, if the price cannot break through, then we will continue to monitor. Okay, 所以整体来说，其实海指的话，有可能会进入这个横盘的状况。横盘的状况的话，它就是会上到一个阶段 ，then 开始就是回调。上了一个阶段 then 开始就会回调 ，alright， 这个就是海指到目前为止的状况 ，OK， 所以它上到有阻力的话 ，then 你们就要开始逃离一些了因为什么呢？因为你要知道说现在美股很强势 ，then 港股刚刚反弹，所以你想一下啦如果是一个专业的投资者的话，你要买哪一些资产？当然是会选那一些比较便宜的资产你明白吗为什么海指没有大跌？是因为我们新加坡的新币很强势 Alright, so why our Singapore stock didn't really drop much is because our Sing dollar is strong. So that is why the professional institution, they don't want to sell everything from the Singapore market because they want to diversify their portfolio. Okay, so that's why they want to keep some of the Singapore portfolio because Singapore dollar is still considered very, very strong. So that's why STI index didn't really drop much. Okay, so my view is that okay, SDI index may move in a sideways. Okay, when it move in a sideways, that means when the stock price went up, you must know when to take profit lah. Okay, when they go down, pull back, you must know when to buy啦。哦，就好像之前它跌到一个阶段的时候，then 它就开始反弹。哦，反弹了过后，你可以看到3300点是一个阻力。哦，所以这个阻力的话，我们要观察，如果它可以突破的话，有可能哦，接下来的阻力是3400点哦，会不会上到3400点还不知道 ，all right， 所以除了它过了3300点啊，我们才讲，哦，可以吗？So next is S&P 500. So S&P 500 is still very strong. All right. So you can see that SDI index is actually over. The RSI indicator for S&P 500 is considered overbought 啦。哦，所以整体来说，这个美国市场是属于这个超买区哦，已经进入这个超买区。但是进入超买区的话，很多人是在想，诶，套利会出现吗？我可以回调会出现吗？哦，到目前为止来说，这个套利的状况还没有出现哦，所以很多这个有可能这个散户继续的买进哦，刚才有说过就是他们的现钱在这个 money market fund 还是属于很多的，所以他们就是说继续的买进 ，OK。所以有可能导致这个美国股没有什么下跌，或者是他们怕失去机会或者是 FOMO，OK，fear of missing，OK，所以 that's why 他们继续的买进。虽然之前有回调一些 ，so previously it does pull back 2.6% and then they rebound，OK，1.3% pullback and then they rebound，all right，so you can see。This is what I call a bull market. So when bull market, okay, usually what we do, we buy when the pullback, okay, happen, okay. So when we buy when the pullback happen, then the price rebound. We buy when the price pullback and then rebound. So far it's still considered pretty strong, all right, as of now, and there's no sign of the weakness. Okay, although tomorrow there is a Federal Reserve meeting. Most likely they will increase 25 bit of the interest rate, which I think many people already know. So that's why it does not consider any bad news. So most likely the stock market already factor in this situation. So maybe there is a short term what we call that a pullback maybe, or I think it should not be so what we call that aggressive sell now. I don't think there is an aggressive sell now at the moment because so far still looking good 啦所以当下还没有出现这个卖出的状况还是很强势这个美国市场还是属于很强势。And the next thing is Nasdaq component, okay? Nasdaq is still very strong. So overall, US market is very strong. And then if you look at the RSI indicator, okay, it actually consider overbought in the technical term. 如果是以技术分析来这个撑这个股票的话，它是属于这个超买这个超买进入超买区了So it's considered overbought based on the technical term. All right. So you can see that every time when they pull back, they just pull back a little bit and then they rebound. So this few day also pull back and then they rebound. All right. So you can see that it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. All right. So overall, US market is still pretty strong. And then 接下来的话是恒生指数，恒生指数我跟大家讲过很多次我不知道你们有去做吗不然的话你们会后悔啦 因为为什么呢？我已经跟大家分享过哦，香港股市现在是算很便宜哦。如果你是跟这个之前的高点是31万哦3万亿哦，它是之前的高点，我现在才1万9，所以如果你有闲钱的话哦，你可以买进哦比较优秀的公司，在中国有很多优秀的公司啊所以最重要你要选对这个公司，好不好？Right, so again, uh, I remind you, all right, Hong Kong market is still very cheap, all right. So as a professional investor, obviously, Hong Kong market is very, very attractive lah, all right, very, very attractive. But the thing is that we do not know how long they're going to be recovered. Okay, that's the problem lah. But like what I mentioned, if you have spare cash, okay, you can accumulate some good fundamental company that is listed in Hong Kong. All right, Ken. So that's my message to you lah. Because my job is to help you, okay, to press the buy button lah. All right. Although I keep mentioning, but I want you to take a look seriously, right? Because it's still considered very cheap. So 这个是so this is my view, all right? So let us summarize. So Hong Kong, like what I mentioned, if you like to catch the bottom, Hong Kong market, is for you to catch the bottom right now before you regret lah. Okay, so SDI rebound. Okay, and then US overbought USD, or we call it bull market. Okay, bull market means that if you want to trade for momentum, okay, then you go for US market. If you want to trade for momentum, you go for US market, because US market, okay, keep going up, okay, is considered expensive. I think is also considered overbought. All right. So when the market is overbought, there are certain degree of the risk lah. Okay. So what I mean is that, okay, you have to be careful. Okay. You have to be careful. All right. Because stock market will not go up in a straight line. They may pull back. Okay, they may pull back. So you need to be careful. Okay, anything can happen. Okay, so just follow your trade plan. Okay, follow your trade plan properly. Alright, 可以吗？ So 孩子的话rebound. Okay, and then 美国的话属于这个牛市或者是进入这个超买区，进入这个超买区的话，当然它的股票会属于比较贵然后你要谨慎一点因为股票市场的话，它不是一个直线上有时候它也是会跌，尤其是它已经就是说比较贵它就会就是如果一蜂窝进去买的话，那当然之前的大户买进的话，肯定他们要丢票嘛所以这个是 open market， 通常 open market 的话，这样的情况会发生，所以要谨慎一点。then 如果你要买低的话，捞底的话then香港市场了可以现在还可以捞底了所以看你们的这个投资的策略，或者是看你们个人所想要做的股票，看你们要赚哪里的钱你们自己考虑。所以我只是给你们一个这个我的看法我的看法。All right, so that's my view, and this is a sector, okay, sector in US， 这个是美国的板块的表现。OK， 第一year to date 这个是 year to date。year to date 的意思是说是从1月份到这个7月份科技股板块还是第一，然后 communication 算科技股板块 ，OK，第二，然后 consumer discretionary 这个必需品排第三，这个是非必需品 consumer discretionary, yeah, 非必需品，排第三 ，right? So this is year to date. Let me show you 1 month performance 哦。所以这个的话是1个月份的表现哦，1个月份的表现有相差很多哦。你可以看到这个energy， 然后 financial sector, real estate industry, material, alright, are improving. So you can see that US market, okay, the money begin to flow into a broader base sector. The money begin to flow into the broader base sector. So that means the investor, especially the professional investor, no longer concentrating on a certain sector because technology sector consider expensive. So what they do, okay, they will put some money into a cheaper sector. All right, so you can see that 1 month data in the sector, it actually tells us that these are the sector that begin to turn around. All right, especially the industry, real estate and the finance 哦，可以吗？所以这个数据告诉我们，美国市场自从这个科技股大涨过后其实有一些钱也是流入其他的板块了这个告诉我们说，其他的板块的话也是可以开始关注了尤其是这个美国这个银行板块 ，OK。So mastering price actions, okay, before I move forward, okay, mastering price action cost currently is still have this IBF grant, okay, subsidy up to 70%, okay, and then remaining 30% you can still claim using your skill future. So if you have attended this class before, please recommend this class to your friend or family member, all right, or to your loved one, so that they can learn what is price action. And I think you know how I do things, okay? If you like the way that I do things, you might want to recommend it to them lah. So that's why you are here lah today. 所以我个人认为的话，这个是课程比较特别的课程因为到目前为止来说，它还是可以这个还有这个 subsidy 了subsidy 差不多70%。And then 其他30%你是可以 claim 用这个 skill future 的所以如果跟其他课程相比的话，你去外面其他课程虽然他们是教差不多同样的东西，可是他们卖你的话，课程是差不多4000到6000不便宜OK， 因为他们知道你在美国市场赚钱，所以他们就想跟你赚一笔了但是你想一下，如果这边有 subsidy 的话，为什么你要去别的地方上呢？如果你是聪明的人的话，你会在这边上 ，OK？Then 而且我的 commitment 就是双赢我的做法就是双赢所以为什么今天我会做这个免费的线上研讨会呢？是因为我想要给更多的就是投资者学习就是when you give then you will receive 啦 so I hope 是双方可以就是双赢的结果所以我希望说你可以把这个课程也是介绍给你的身边的朋友或者是家人Alright, so we take a look the what we call that watch list. Okay, so again, my watch list in Singapore market has not really changed. Alright, because I still think that Yang Zhejiang still has potential. Okay, Yang Zhejiang. So if you look at Yang Zhejiang, let me zoom in. All right, Yang Zhejiang, in fact, they are moving in a sideway. Right. So when they move in a sideway, that means they may break through or break down. Right. But if you look at the stock, okay, the stock is still uptrend. Okay. So when the stock is uptrend and then they move in a sideway, most likely okay, most likely have higher chance. Okay, based on the probability, I think the price may break through one day. 所以根据我的经验看图表这样久的话，杨子这样的股票趋势还是属于上涨趋势的股票。All right, then 最近它是走横盘所以如果它是走横盘，然后它的股票还是上升趋势的话，它的突破的概率是蛮高的它的突破的概率是蛮高的几时突破我们不知道所以你要观察啦你要观察 ，OK，所以我觉得还是有潜能的 ，All right， 所以 this is 扬子江。And then Sembcorp Industry recently rebound, okay, after pullback aggressively because of the profit taking, right? So this is one of my favorite stock, okay? After aggressive sell down due to the profit taking, the price began to very volatile, all right? So although it's volatile, but it began to increase slowly until recently it almost hit the resistance. So 接下来我们要看的话，这个阻力5块7毛半5块7毛半，看它是否可以突破。如果它也可以突破的话，有可能它的价格会继续的涨了如果它不能突破的话，它就会回调。所以我们要看状况毕竟它已经上了蛮多。所以在之前它还没有开始大跌的时候，我也是跟大家分享，就是鼓励你们套利一些了我不知道你们有没有套利 ，All right， and followed by Keppel DC, Keppel DC, Keppel DC. So Keppel DC is I'm quite happy with these stocks, right? Because it has been rebound quite nicely, all right, and then hit my target as well. Okay, so now the price break through the previous resistance, and the price begin to pull back. Okay, so the pullback is quite nice. 所以之前它有突破这个阻力2块2毛4，然后它就开始这个回调了回调的话也是2块2毛4变成一个支撑所以如果这个支撑没有跌破的话，有可能它会继续的涨 ，right？毕竟之前的高点是差不多是在2块8毛，所以现在才2块2毛7， 2块2毛4，我觉得还是有潜能嘛所以自从我们跟大家分享过它在1块8毛半开始转上的时候已经跟大家分享过，在这个1块8毛半分享所以到目前为止来说，它有继续的涨了so far the price is still continue to go up, okay? So you can see that they go up slowly lah so I think still got potential for this stock. And followed by Keppel Corp. So Keppel Corp overall still uptrend, okay? Overall still uptrend. And then and what happened recently, okay? The buyer are still has the interest the buyer still have the interest for this stock, and you can see that the price keep going going up and rebound, but you can see that the price begin to volatile okay? 所以有点这个波动会比较大一些 alright? But 当然这个 resistance 是差不多是在7块1毛7左右$7.17, right? $7.17, and followed by SATS. So SATS begin to turn around, okay, after breakthrough the 200-day moving average, and the price begin to moving up slowly, okay? They did not move up aggressively, they move up slowly, all right? So I think still got potential because now for the past 3 years, they never pay dividend, all right? So that's why the price is not moving up. what if they begin to pay dividend next year? Do you think the price will increase? 所以3年已经3年他们没有给利息SATS 有可能是因为他们没有给利息，所以那个股票没有上了所以如果你们想一下如果明年它开始发利息的话股息明年它开始发股息的话，明年你觉得这个股票会上吗？你们回去想一下所以到目前为止来说，它还是属于比较低的价位比较低的价位And what else? Food Empire. Food Empire. So Food Empire is still very strong. All right. The Food Empire is still very, very strong. Okay. Uptrend. And this few days also pull back. And the support level, I think, is somewhere around $1.06. Okay. So the support level is, I think, somewhere around $1.06 差不多是在1.06左右 ，right？ 所以整体来说还是属于这个上升趋势的股票，虽然很贵但是它有继续的涨 ，OK？ 而且这个大户其实没有大量的出场，只是有时候它有稍微这个套利的状况，它没有大量的卖出所以你可以看到它套利的状况完成了过后 then 它就开始涨回了，之前也是同样的状况 alright then followed by Delfi. So Delfi also continue to go up. Okay, uptrend of this stock is still intact. Okay, but the stock price has been slowed down a lot because they already went up a lot as well. Alright, so 这个属于比较贵的股票啦意思是说它已经上了很多 alright, so that's why the risk is higher because the stock price already went up a lot. But if you are looking for a momentum, okay, of the stock for Singapore market, then maybe Food Empire and the Delfi that you can consider. Alright, 所以这个股票还是在我的 watch list 里面。连接下来的话so next I want to talk about Hong Kong market first. Okay, so Hong Kong market actually I actually look at the EV sector. Okay, 电动汽车板块 alright, EV, alright. So I think EV got potential. Okay, so you can see that recently EV stock actually rebound quite strong. Okay, but it still got potential, so you might want to consider. Alright, especially 9866 and 9868啦，9866跟9868 ，right， 9866跟9868 ，9866。So this is a EV stock that is listed in Hong Kong market, alright. And last night they kept up, okay, but previously the price, it actually break through the 200-day MA, okay, and then because of the what we call it, the good news or from the China government, so that's why the price actually kept up. I think still got a lot of potential, okay, but you have to understand this company is still not making money, is considered a growth stock. 所以你要知道说这个公司还没有赚钱，它的风险还是很高如果你要考虑一下是否就是说适合你了在这边的话我要特别登清所以我说就是说有讲到的股票的话，你还是要自己做一些功课了好不好？So this is my view. Okay, so this new, right? And then the next one is 9868. 9868. Right, so still have a lot of potential, although they went up, right? So we can see Hong Kong market or Hong Kong stock when they go up, they don't give you chance to buy. All right, so that's why if you got chance, got spare money, if you know a good company to buy, then you might want to buy some, right? So 你可以看到它涨了差不多超过100%哦，所以短短差不多2个月 ，all right。所以如果你跟之前高点相比的话，所以还是有潜能的哈。所以如果你要买的话，我觉得你等一下先哦，你放这个股票在你的 watch list，等它回调了你再考虑了哈，好不好？可以吗？ Next is Li Auto. So these are the EV, okay, electrical vehicle, right? So Li Auto already went up, consider a lot, all right? So you can see that the price begin to rebound, I think since last month. So the price keep continue to going up smoothly, okay? So that means the buyer interest are still in this what we call that EV sector lah, huh? The buyer interest are coming in for this EV sector. All right, so that's my view. Okay, so let me know what is your stock, the stock that you are looking at. Is the stock and the commodity like to spot go directly proportional in the trend directions? Is the stock and the commodity spot go directly proportional in the trending directions? Currently, the stock, okay, depend on which market you are looking for, James. If you are talking about the stock, I think US, like what I have explained to you, US in the uptrend and bull run, and then Hong Kong is still bottom, and then STI is just begin to rebound, all right? And what else? Hong Kong ETF 3067哦，我之前有讲过了3067 right? 3067 3067, so you can go and do the research lah. The code is 3067. You can do your own research. So if you like this ETF, then you can consider lah, right? And next. So how do you think about Prognex, Ernest? So basically they move in a sideways, all right? Again, when they move in a sideways, like what I mentioned, there are two directions. Either break out or break down. So far, it's still too early to say because there's no sign of breakthrough or breakdown. So when you buy this stock, okay, then you need to wait, right? Because why? Because currently, property stock is not popular right now, okay? 所以到目前为止，如果你看 property stock 的话，是不属于这个明星股了哦。所以如果你要赚钱的话，当然你要选这个明星股，除非你有闲钱，然后你又喜欢这个公司的话， then 你买来等啊，你要买来等哦。所以还是看个人的这个投资目标，可以吗 ？Alright. Wilma, okay, what happened to Wilma? So Wilma rebound after big sell down and then recently also pull back, okay? So 你觉得会赚钱吗 Wilma? How do you think? Alright. So currently the price I think near the support level of $3.74. Okay, $3.74. Right? $3.74. Okay, but the problem is that we're not sure will they break through further. Okay, 所以会比较难讲它会不会继续的跌 ，alright？所以最近的话，它大跌了过后，它就反弹，反弹了过后套利状况，套利状况。then 今天的话，它的支持点，支持点是差不多是在这个3.7毛4，所以这个3.7毛4的话，它没有继续下跌的话，还是有机会啊。如果它继续下跌的话，那你就要小心了。请问 OCBC 股息的空头，然后股息日后再买回，可以啊。OCBC 是银行 ，OK， 银行通常的话是新加坡银行是属于很优秀的公司，所以如果它给了股息过后 ，OK， 当然它是会跌一点啦，跌一点的话，等你看状况，如果它没有跌太多的话，它有开始反弹的话，其实你可以买回了那个股票，可以 ，alright，and let me see any stock. Your view on SIA Hong Kong Land, SIA, right? So how do you think about SIA? How do you think about SIA? All right. So SIA, the dividend is on 1st August. Okay, so just take note lah. The dividend is on 1st August. But overall, the airline sector is still very strong sector because I think the recent report SIA tickets was almost fully sold. The demand is very strong in the airline sector. Alright， 虽然这个 SIA 是属于偏高，可是还是有人买入 ，OK， 还是有人买入。Then 8月1号是这个 Dividend X Day 啦，所以 Dividend X Day 的话，你就要注意一下你要注意一下 ，alright。So overall, there are still people buying in, alright, because the buyer interests are still there. Although the stock price is considered expensive because they went up a lot, OK， 是比较属于这个比较贵比较贵，因为涨了也是上了很多，但是它过后套利了一些，的马些也是有卖出一些，等过后它就开始慢慢的转上最重要是什么呢？最重要它不要跌破这个 support level 7.1毛半最重要是不要跌破了如果一旦跌破的话，有可能它会进入这个调整的状况所以你注意一下这个7.1毛半7.1毛半不可以跌破，跌破的话有可能它会进入这个调整这个状况 ，right？ Venture Corp Venture Corp 那时候有讲到 ，OK Venture Corp I did talk about Venture Corp previously, right? It actually near the support level, alright, but the stock is still very weak. Okay, the stock is very weak. Okay, venture. So if you look at venture, the stock is still very weak, alright, but it actually near the support level. And as of now, the stock price is still not recover yet. Okay, 所以如果它是在这个support level 的话，其实是有这个 trade setup 所以意思是说可以买进，但是你要设这个止损 因为我们不知道说它是否会反弹 ，right? So you just need to be careful, although there's a trade setup because it's actually near the support level, right? And if you look at the price, they went up a little bit, then they begin to pull back. So if you look at the stock overall, it's a downtrend. OK， 它是属于下降趋势的股票哦。通常你问我的话，我是不会买啦，因为还有其他比较优秀的股票。但是你问我的话，我是用技术分析这个方面来跟你分析哦。但最后还是看你本身呐哦，还是看你可以吗？BYD OK。BYD company. So BYD is a blue chip, all right, is a blue chip and more matured company. And of course, if you compare with growth stock, okay, then BYD will be slower. BYD will be much more stable. Okay, I think you know blue chip and growth stock. So blue chip will be more stable, and then blue chip will be more slow as compared to a growth stock. All right. So BYD is part of the electrical vehicle as well. Okay. So you have a choice. You want to look for a grow EV or you want to go for a blue chip EV. All right. So again, if you look at the price, it actually near resistance. Okay. But I think the price may break through. All right. So you can see that the price build up is here. So the price is actually in the consolidation mode. Okay, consolidation mode. So there is a build up. Okay, so when build up like this situation, then again, like what I mentioned, it may break through or break down. So the stock is still uptrend. So I think the price have high chance to break through. Okay, the stock is uptrend. Okay, so I think the price may break through based on the probability. 可以吗？ PLM PLTR Okay, Palantir is quite popular stock, all right? And yep, so the rebound is quite interesting. So if you look at the big picture, all right, the price break through the previous resistance, $14. So the $14 becomes support level. So this few days, the stock price is actually pull back, okay, pull back, and then there is a small, what we call that, support level somewhere around $15.88. So 差不多它的 support level 是在15.88左右 ，OK， 15.88。then 当然，如果它可以守住在这个15.88的上面的话 ，then 有可能它会继续的涨。不然的话，如果它跌破的话 ，then 接下来14块是一个非常重要的 support level， 可以吗？So you can see that most of the US stock, they already turn around, okay? They begin to rebound, all right? So these are the US stock, Citrium, TRI, Trium, TRIUM. So how do you think about Citrium? So 你觉得 Citrium 怎样？Citrium 其实是不错 ，all right？所以最重要是这个阻力1.4毛半左右 你觉得它会突破吗？ So how do you think, will they break through? So the question is, will it break through? How do you think will break through? All right. Will it break through? Okay. Look like it will 了。看它样子，有可能它会哦。All right. 所以你看其他之前当它动到1.4毛7它就开始大跌。可是这一次它动到1.4毛7，它没有大跌，所以有可能有这个大户在撑住，等着突破。All right, so I think got high chance the price may break through by looking at the candlestick. All right, because the buyer interest still there. Okay, people are not selling, and like what I mentioned, if you know how to look at the chart, because the stock chart is driven by the human psychology behavior, okay, and if you know how to read, then you can take advantage on it. Right, so far it's quite positive lah. So far it's quite positive, right? AEM. So how do you think about AEM? AEM becomes so volatile, right? After the price break through the 200-day moving average, and what happened now is how do you think? By looking at the chart, how do you think? So if we try to draw the box here, or maybe the resistance here, right? So it looked like the price may move in the sideways, right? Sideways. Right. So when the stock move in the sideways, what will happen? They may take some time to break through, right? So as AEM 的话，有可能它会进入这个横盘的状况所以横盘的状况的话，我们就不知道它几时会突破了。Then 如果你还是想要买的话 ，then 你就要知道它的横盘，就知道它的阻力跟支撑在哪里了。阻力是3.9毛4，支撑是差不多是3.6，差不多3.6 ，right? So they may move in the sideway, alright? So previously was also very volatile, Wilma already say, First Resources, FIRST, First Resources. So how do you think about First Resources? First Resources also move in a sideway. Right? So today the candlestick is very bullish, okay? Will they break through tomorrow? Right? 所以明天它会突破嘛？所以明天如果它的开市价开在这个1.5毛的上面的话，有可能它会突破。如果它开在这个1.5毛的下面呢，then 它就有可能会逃利 ，OK， 然后有可能会回调 ，All right， 所以整体来说，你可以看到它是走这个横盘的状况为什么呢？因为之前也是有这个 bullish 的 candlestick 跟这个差不多一样 ，OK， 所以之前的话它回调 So this time, will they pull back? Question mark. Nobody know, or they break through. 所以我们要等明天啦，要看明天的状况，可以吗 ？OCBC 刚才有没有讲到 OCBC？OCBC Let me see OCBC. So OCBC, okay, if based on the chart, OCBC actually overbought, all right? If you based on the RSI indicator, okay, overbought, okay, and it also hit the resistance as well, all right? So if you are short-term or mid-term trader, okay, you might want to consider to take profit lah. But if you are long-term investor and then you bought the stock at the cheaper price, then you no need to worry about the short-term pullback lah. Okay, so what I explain here is mainly short-term and the mid-term. 所以如果是以中期或者是短期来看的话 ，OCBC 是属于这个超买区了因为如果你看它的指标 RSI 的话，已经高达这个78%overbought，so profit taking might happen, alright. But if the price can break through, will it break through? Nobody know. Okay, if the price break through, then again the price may continue to go higher lah. All right, but so far OCBC is considered stronger bank stock as compared to UOB and OCBC. I think you agree if you look at the DBS and DBS and the UOB chart 啦so far 的话 OCBC 跟其他的银行尤其是大华尤其是跟这个 DBS 跟 UOB 的话，其实OCBC 还是算蛮强的啦因为它跌的话没有跌的那么多它没有跌那么多 alright, so we can see each time when they pull back near the support level they rebound, near support level they rebound. I think last 2 weeks I talked about OCBC when the price just near the support level $12, and I also suggest you to buy, okay, when the price near the $12, if you still remember. So that's why I say if you can come back every week, okay, you will see the opportunity because stock price move up and down. So during that time it happened, the price pullback, then I can show you. All right, it's like for example OCBC last 2 weeks, okay, it near the support level. So I think $12 is quite a strong support level, is because it was supported by previous resistance as well. Previous resistance. So that's why $12 have high chance to rebound. 可以吗？明白吗？ Alright. So now is expensive. Okay. If you are mid-term or short-term, you might want to consider to take some profit. Genting, we take a look. Genting is one of the popular stock. What will happen to Genting? Alright. So Genting, okay, it begin to turning weak again. Alright. So 之前的话我以为有希望 okay, but 它继续的下跌 alright. So now the price is at the support level 92. So 92, if they continue to go lower, then you have to be careful lah. So if you buy previously, alright, then you have to set the stop loss, alright, because we do not know how low it will go. Okay, because the price is still below 200-day moving average 啦所以有比较危险的状况比较危险的状况 因为之前的话，如果你看到之前的话，它有稍微的转上哦，可是它支持不了哦，又卖回低点 ，alright， 所以现在是9毛2，所以这个9毛2的非常关键哦，如果它跌破这个9毛2的话，有可能哦，有可能云顶这个股票会继续跌了哦，这个9毛2非常关键哦，要小心9毛2跌破的话要很小心哦。我再重复9毛2哦，跌破的话要很小心。海底捞listed in a Hong Kong market. Long time never see this stock. 海底捞。So how do you think about this stock? The peak was 987, 83, and then sideways for very long time. Okay, sideways for a very long time. All right. Although it's not popular stock, okay. Although it's not popular stock, so it's depend on your objective, lah. All right. So the popular sector right now is a EV, okay. But if you look at the price near the resistance, so currently the resistance is pretty strong, $18.15. All right, and then it become moving in a sideways. 所以你可以看到它是走这个横盘的状况 ，OK。虽然它有突破这个200天，可是是短暂性了哦。它的价格没有继续的涨，反而跌回。所以它跌回，然后又跌破这个200天的话，其实是不是很好的股票哦。它不是很好的股票，所以我们要找股票的话，是最好它不要跌破了这个200天，然后它是继续的涨 follow through， 英文我们叫做 follow through. So in English, right, there's no follow through, okay, for 海底捞啦 right? So it doesn't really good, okay, because the price actually break through below. But however, it might rebound, okay. If it's rebound, then again there are quite a number of resistance that they need to take care of 啦，可以吗？所以会 so the stock is moderate 啦，哦 the stock is moderate, all right. Okay, let me move on to my slide. Again, apologize to everyone if I cannot analyze your individual stock, all right. So I hope to see you in the next week or see you in the price action class. All right. So let me move on to the slide. Okay. So again, 2023 suggestion, do not look at the news. Okay. My suggestion to you is that look at the chart. All right. And then use price action to determine the entry point and the exit point. So the problem of the retail investor, they always look at the news, and that is why they always miss out the opportunity. So when the price shoot up, okay, then they quickly go and buy. That is when the stock price begin to pull back, okay. 所以很多散户他的问题就是看太多的新闻。好，如果你看太多的新闻的话 ，then 你就会害怕。害怕的话，你就不会去买。你没有去买的话，你就会错过很多的机会。所以不要看 news 太多了哈。And why price actions? Okay, because price actions, okay, will show you when to buy and when to sell. Okay, you can buy here near the bottom, or you can also buy here when the price break through. All right. So it actually tell you or actually show you based on the probability when is the right time to buy, when is the right time to sell, so that it will help you to maximize your profit and minimize your losses. So that's why I recommend this price action to you. So why price